over. Come to find out, that little post was just a
yeah.
just the
but
beginning.
Is Gregory going to set Maggie up for a fall? That's going to be that little. It's going to be interesting. And how about Dwight Darrell? Wow. Wonder what's going to happen there.
Oh yeah.
It's interesting though. It's like we're trading people now. They got Eugene, supposedly with them. Now we're going to have. We got Dwight. It's just, wow. What a chess game.
It started off pretty crazy too when Rick opened the door and he pulled the pistol out on him.
Yeah.
And it had him get on his knees. I was like, it was kind of rough. Okay, so I do want to bring up something. I believed from the beginning that Morgan was doing the right thing by building that cell. Because of people out there, that are bad. And look, the South seems like it's working pretty good now, huh?
Yeah, this is true.
But
he was right. You were right in the fact that you got to have some law and order. Yeah, but,
if you're going to rebuild humanity, people are going to do some stupid stuff, and they have to pay for it, whether it's a couple nights to sleep it off or whatever. So that's why I thought that Sal was a good idea. Because it really does remind me of the cowboy days. And in the cowboy days, that's what they had those Sals for. A bar brawl breaks out. Yep. Throw them in the South till they sober up, So that's what, but not just that. It's like interrogation things. Like when the wolf was around, Morgan had him in there. Morgan was going to interrogate that guy to figure out what was going on. He was trying to change him, but he was going to interrogate him. And same thing that's going to happen a little bit with Dwight. He's going to get some interrogation, but I think he's already over to Rick's side. Once he.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. He is. There's no doubt. But Daryl's going to beat the crap out of him first, probably.
But look at Rosita. If there was no Sal, where could she have took him?
Yeah, that's very true. You were right about that, definitely.
But I got torn apart. I got so many people that got on me about that.
But you were right. You were right. That's the thing. So.
And I kept telling everybody this is the right thing to do if you want to rebuild humanity. Because the reason I saw it as rebuilding humanity is because I didn't see what was coming with Negan and all that. All I was looking at was the little town and rebuilding. You know what I mean? And if you're gonna have a sheriff like the lady put Rick and Michonne in charge of a sheriff, you have to have a sheriff's office with the Sal. So
exactly,
it kind of played in together,
Yes, it did. Yes, I admit it. You were right.
But do you remember people tearing me apart on that one?
Yes, I remember that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah, I still got hurt feelings about that. So
well, you can quote now because you were right.
No, I don't like. I humbly say thank you, but I'll just.
Yes.
I don't know. But I did. But if we look at this as a whole now that they got the weapons, now that they still, I feel like they still need Oceanside. This is what I wanted to bring up with Oceanside. Cindy said that, she wanted to go and several others wanted to go to help.
Yeah, I think they will.
Rick needed them to go. He needed all those people to go. But Cindy said it was all or nothing, and that kind of, I don't know what to do right there. How do you feel about that?
I think that there's going to be some of them, a lot of them will go. Yeah. I think a lot of them will go, join them. I don't think Nathaniel, there's going to be a small band that's going to stay behind, and I don't know if they'll survive, but I think a portion of them will go and join.
Okay, so I talked about Heath, right?
Yeah.
Whether he'll be back or not. Well, I think, because Maggie was one of the biggest badasses around, I think she was up there in Carol's status as far as doing what she needed to do. I look at this Cindy as maybe taking that he spot and kind of being that, if she comes along with Rick, I think that, she has that inner to step up and do that. I'm kind of getting into a prediction mode of the future of the show, but I kind of think that she is going to help and become a leader of. She's already the leader of the group that they have, besides the grandmother. But I think that she's going to become a bigger leader, and I think that she's going to be the one that's going to be helping Rick. Because Maggie's not going to be able to.
I think she's going to. Yeah, she's going to play a definite role. There's no doubt.
Maggie's probably only about 4 or 5 months pregnant. What do you say on that?
Yeah.
4 months, maybe 5 months?
Yeah, 4 months, I think, yeah.
Yeah. So Maggie's not going to be able to help.
No.
And Maggie would have been a big part of the fight if she was...
She's going to anyway. She's going to.
Yeah, I think she's going to have her title in the fight, but I don't think she's going to be on the front line like she would have if she wasn't pregnant.
No, Rick won't let her.
Yeah.
I don't think.
That's why I think this Cindy is I think this Cindy is like next up. I even put her in front of Tara because I think Tara is a good soldier. I just don't see her as a frontline person, where the Cindy gave me a better attitude of more of a leader type role.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
If you look at Rosita, she don't give you she's a great soldier, no leader type role. Sasha, no leader type role. Even Carol, I don't see a leader type role in her. She's an off the wall character, but I see her as a soldier. But Maggie, I see a leader type in her.
Yeah. Rosita tends to do rash things without thinking it through, obviously.
That's why I put her in, like, the soldier category,
Yeah, Carol, on the other hand, no, she's kind of a leader. She definitely is, to me.
The reason I don't see Carol as a leader is because she does rational things like Rosita. She just goes off the wall or takes off this way or that way. They're kind of the same character when I start looking at them.
No, I wouldn't put them in the same category at all.
I mean, as far as like going out of their way and not communicating with the group like they should.
Oh, Carol always did before that, pretty much. She always told him that she was leaving, She talked to Rick or whatever. But more or less, Rosita just ups and goes and, and then she's making, the attitude with her, like, wow. Now she's got Sasha to, that she has to,
well, basically, she has to step up and help Sasha get out of what she's in, because she's the one that got her there.
Exactly. She has to deal with the fact that she got her there. She got her into this, and now again, she got Olivia killed. She basically got Spencer killed. Got Eugene taken. So she's got to deal with all this, but she's not dealing with it as like she should. I don't think. She's just going off the deep end. I don't know what she's going to end up doing yet. So I don't know.
It's gonna be fun to see as we go along now, because I think that they're trying to build her character. Even talking on the Talking Dead, they were saying they're trying to build up Rosita's character a little more, Because she has always been a background character, but now there's openings now because you don't have Glenn and you don't have Abraham, and now we finally have Carol coming back, who was gone for a while, and there's situations that are changing, so we'll see what happens with Rosita. Hopefully the changes are good, and after her bringing back Dwight. It shows a lot with her, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I've really not been a big fan of Rosita because I just don't understand her. When you talk about like when you asked me or you said what is the little creepy girl's purpose on the show. I see
Right.
she's Carl's girlfriend. Besides that,
Well, whatever.
there was a time with Rosita, I was like, what is she doing on the show? She's Abe's
Right.
girlfriend.
Well, yeah, but she was also part of the group that was taking Eugene to Washington when they thought he was, had the,
Had the
went to
cure
get a
for-
cure. So that's how she started out, and then they got with him. But she was a main character with Abraham's group, that small group they had there. But lately, wow, God, I just want to punch her face out. Like, wake up, quit this. And, I'm glad her and Sasha got to resolve some issues, but still,
But it's like,
it was like,
the issues they resolved is like, it seemed like they didn't get a lot accomplished.
no, I think they finally got some things off their chest, basically. But, it was kind of a truce.
Yeah,
They weren't going to be friends.
The reason I didn't mean accomplish is like what you just said. They're not going to be friends, and then Sasha cutting her off at the gate. That's why I feel like they still had some unaccomplished things that weren't settled yet.
Oh, there's no doubt. But Sasha said they need you, and they do. She figured it was better just one than have them both captured, I think.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens.
But like I said, I do think Rosita is a soldier, and I do think Rosita is going to help in the fight against Negan.
Oh, absolutely.
The only thing is, I really want them. What I'm saying is to the writers is to build that Cindy's character, because just the way she talks, you can tell she has a leadership role in her.
Yeah.
The way they presented her, the way they wrote her in to all the scenes, and the way she talked with all the group and all the members. That's why you could tell who's going to be leaders most of the time, and you could tell who's going to be just the soldiers or followers, or you could see. And I just think I saw somebody that's going to come in and help, because she lost. You got to remember, she lost family to Negan. Everybody at that Oceanside lost family to Negan. So that's why they were all terrified. And if you got somebody coming in there that looks like that they're going to come in and take back what's rightfully theirs, I think that Cindy's going to step up and go to battle with them. Do you remember the grandmother's name? I didn't write that down.
No, Tanya.
Tanya, yeah.
Not Tanya. I didn't know it was her full name, but I do now.
Yeah. I'm just keeping it on my notes.
Well, she's not going to go. So, but like I said, her small group and the kids will stay at the camp there. But the rest, I think a lot of them are going to go help Rick fight him.
Yeah, so I think you hit it on the head with Gregory letting, because they're training there.
Yeah, he's just one of those. You just want to. But on the other hand, he brings some levity to the to the area, because the stuff he says, it's like, wow, I can't believe you said that, and you'll laugh because he's doing this. But on the other hand, he's such a rat. Wow.
Yeah. So before we get into next week, our predictions and our thoughts for next week, I do want to go into like the outro for the commercial where they saw Carol walking with King Zeke, and then Morgan at a crossroads, trying to see if he's going to go with them or not.
Yeah, he was dressed for it, so I don't know. Will he go with Carol? I don't know.
So I'm trying to figure out.
Excuse me.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, because we just said that that he's gonna, that we think that maybe Gregory's the one that, see, I kind of forgot his name. Sorry about that. Gregory is the one that's giving Negan information. But hold on a second here. We really never had the King Ezekiel and Negan conversation yet. What if it's not even Gregory? What if it's King Ezekiel? What if they're better friends than we thought? That's why King Zeke didn't want to go to battle with them.
I know, as far as I know, he's never